Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is confuse, a B1 level verb that means cause misunderstanding. To confuse means to make someone uncertain or unable to understand something. It implies a lack of clarity or a sense of bewilderment. In everyday language, we use confuse to describe situations where information is unclear, directions are misleading, or explanations are convoluted. For example, the complicated instructions confused me completely. Or, the two twins often confuse their teachers. Let's delve into some synonyms for confuse. A close synonym is bewilder. To bewilder means to perplex or confuse someone very much. For example, the complex plot of the movie bewildered many viewers. Another synonym is perplex. Perplex suggests a state of mental uncertainty or doubt. The strange riddle perplexed the students. A third synonym is baffle. To baffle means to totally bewilder or perplex. The magician's tricks baffled the audience. And let's not forget muddle. To muddle means to bring into a disordered or confusing state. The government's policies muddled the situation even further. Now, let's consider antonyms, words with meanings opposite to confuse. A direct antonym is clarify. To clarify means to make something clear or easier to understand. For instance, the teacher clarified the rules for the exam. Another antonym is explain. To explain means to make something clear to someone by describing it in more detail or revealing relevant facts. She explained the scientific theory very well. A third antonym is elucidate. To elucidate means to make something clear, explain. The professor elucidated the complex concept with a simple analogy. We can also use simplify as an antonym. To simplify means to make something simpler or easier to understand. The software simplified the data analysis process. And finally, let's consider enlighten. To enlighten means to give someone greater knowledge and understanding about a subject or situation. The lecture enlightened the audience about the latest scientific findings. Now, let's look at how confuse can be used in everyday life. Imagine you are asking for directions and the person replies with, "Go straight. Then turn left at the second right, but not the first one because that's a dead end. Then take the road opposite the gas station, unless the gas station has moved." This might confuse you, so maybe just use your GPS. Another example could be when dealing with a new app or website. "I find this new website really confusing. I can't find anything." You might hear someone say, "I'm confused about what to wear to the party. Is it formal or casual?" In everyday conversations, people might say, "Don't confuse me with the facts. My mind is made up." Some common phrases are to confuse a with be, meaning to mistake one for the other, or to be confused about something, meaning to lack understanding. Let's explore more usage examples. The constant changes in the project requirements confused the development team. The speaker's accent confused many listeners in the audience. The complicated legal jargon confused the average citizen. He often confuses his left and right. The amount of information available online can often confuse people looking for reliable sources. Don't let the details confuse you. Focus on the main idea. Her vague answers only confused the situation further. The similar names of the products confused the customers. The instructions were so poorly written that they confused everyone. He tried to confuse the issue by introducing irrelevant information. The ambiguous wording of the contract confused all parties involved. The loud noise confused my concentration. He always manages to confuse me with his contradictory statements. The professor's complex explanation only served to confuse the students even more. The different cultural norms can often confuse tourists. The rapid changes in technology can confuse those who are not tech-savvy. So, to summarize, confuse is a B1 verb meaning to cause misunderstanding. Synonyms include bewilder, perplex, baffle, and muddle. Antonyms include clarify, explain, elucidate, simplify, and enlighten. We use it in everyday life to describe situations where things are unclear or misunderstood. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of confuse helpful and informative. Before we go, I have a small request. If you enjoy Hello Word, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show and expands our community of language learners. Also, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word confuse and share it as a comment under this episode. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words.